Welcome to another highlights video brought to you by Blackburn Hawks Supporters Club. Before I get into Sunday's home game versus Whitley, there's been some away games since the previous video. Most notably, Hawks travelled to Whitley for the first time this season and also lost their first game of the season and their first league defeat in about 20 months. With that defeat, Warriors open up a 3-point gap between them and Hawks at the top of the league, so it's vital that Hawks get the win today to reduce that gap. Defencemen Chris Butler and Max Drakely have returned to the Hawks lineup recently, but the team still isn't injury free as Ollie Lomas broke his wrist last week versus Warriors and will be out for a good 6 weeks. David Longstaff is the new man in charge at Whitley this year, and he's brought in some well-known faces to the Warriors setup. Most notably is veteran enforcer Andre Paye, and with the Hawks recently signing Reece Kearney-Witter, you can't help but wonder if these two have a virtual clash and ultimately drop the gloves. Early in the first period, and Jordan Bannon is agonisingly close to putting Hawks in front as he rings a quick shot off the crossbar. Hawks are renowned for coming out of the blocks firing at home this season, and so is the case again here. Chris Ononi's shot is saved by Lawson, but Lee Pollitt is in the right place at the right time to put Hawks 1-0 up. Last week's encounter between these two teams was a physical one, and it looks like this one will be the same too. Alan Yarrow isn't happy with Kearney-Witter and drops the gloves, but Reece is having none of it. He skates away, but straight into the path of Andre Paye. These two must be running out of things to say to each other, and they talked a lot last weekend, but again we see it here, and again the gloves stay firmly on. Not so long after that incident, Hawks go 2-0 up thanks to Jordan Bannon. His emphatic celebration towards the home crowd just shows how important this game is, and to get an early 2-goal lead. Hawks add a third before the period ends as Rick Bentham tucks the puck home from close range after going round the back of the net without any of the Warriors D picking him up. Just over a minute into the second period and Warriors pull one back. Liam Smedley and Callum Watson link up well to score from close range to give the travelling Warriors fans some hope that they can get something from this game. After just coming out of the box for a questionable penalty, Adam Brittle lands a great hit on Paye, and it's to the home crowd's delight to see this and to then watch Paye skate over for a line change. Brittle, Berra, Brittle, Berra. No, that's not a tongue twister, but the sequence of Hawks' fourth goal. Credit to all of them for their role in this goal, but more so to Adam for his precise pass to Berra, who makes no mistake in scoring and putting Hawks in great control of this game. Into the third period now, and Warriors come out firing, forcing Danny Brittle into making some brilliant saves. The pick of the bunch has to be this pad save tonight's Warriors captain Tinsley, as when Tinsley first received the puck, it's as if he's got an empty net to aim at. Hawks can only withstand the pressure for so long though. Player coach David Longstaff is in the right place at the right time, took home a rebound to make it a 2-goal game again. Warriors at the moment are playing very high up the ice and aggressive, so it's at no real surprise to see Hawks break out and have a clean run to goal. Arnone gets just that and does brilliantly to tuck the puck past a flat-out Richie Lawson to make it 5-2. The gloves finally came off between Reece and Paye, so if you'd like to see that, check the description of the video. But the reason I mention it is because it seems to have really inspired Whitley as they score a third goal through Daniel Good. 2 minutes remaining, Warriors captain Jamie Tinsley scores their fourth goal of the game to set up a very intense end to this top of the table clash. Warriors used their timeout and even pulled their netminder, but Hawks hung on to take it 5-4. Daniel McCrill will be happy to gain 2 points on Whitley, but he'll be disappointed to see his side let Warriors back into the game in the third period. These two teams will meet again in Whitley on the 20th of December, where Hawks will have to be at their best to come away with the points. The next home game is a rare one on Saturday versus Billingham Stars in the Cup on the 19th of December, so I'll see you all then.